Okay, members of General Committee, I'm going to call the meeting to order. It is 5 p.m. on November the 5th, and this meeting is being held in person and electronically in accordance with the Municipal Act. The first item on the agenda is the consent agenda. For the consent items, I'll read them out, and the title associated with the recommended motions printed within. Members of General Committee may ask that an item be held to discuss it further. If an item is not held, it's deemed to be approved on consent. No further discussion will happen at the General Committee meeting, and it will be then moving forward to City Council for consideration, I believe, next week. Before we get into the budget, there are two separate reports on committees. The first one is the report of the Executive Committee from the 29th of October, and that is my opportunity to give the update. We had updates from Mr. Hughes as well as Mr. Schmidt, both on the different capital items and infrastructure items that are happening around the city for community use, i.e. Things like Lakehead University, the rec center, along with the Performing Arts Center, I believe, that we had the update on as well. Alternatively, with Mr. Schmidt, who got the more difficult of the two updates, right, Mr. Hughes? We had an update on homelessness and on the emergency and all the work that's been done in the last about a month and a half. There was some communication of some of the statistics with relation to individuals that have accepted help. The number of encampments that have been removed, I think, is in the number of 20, and there was about 15 that are remaining to be worked through over the next little while. There also was a matter dealt with in camera, and that was with regards to Bradford Street and potential acquisition of land matter. It's confidential at this point, obviously, and so I'll leave that until we make it public, but staff were given direction to go and work on a matter inside of that meeting. So EXC1 and EXC2, I'll consider those approved on consent. We'll now move into Councillor Kungl, who was the chair of our Finance and Responsible Governance Committee meeting on the 29th of October. Councillor Kungl, do you want to give an update?
Thank you. Through you, Mayor Nuttall. The meeting publicly scheduled for 4:30 because we had meetings before it did commence at 5:25 p.m. with all members of committee and additional members of council present. The main focus of the agenda was the 2026 business plan and budget. So it's the first time that we were presented through Mr. Gillespie and as well as Mayor Nuttall on the mayor's budget, with a high-level identification of different aspects of the budget, between user rates to the capital budget and 10-year plan and our current financial condition. We did address business with a presentation followed by questions, and went into good Q&A on this. Again, as a beginning point, I know we'll be discussing this item on a go forward, but I believe it is public facing at this time, the PowerPoint that was presented to Finance and Responsible Governance for members of the public that were not at the meeting. And then we received the International Relations Committee report and the 2025 Q3 year-to-date internal audit status update, and adjourned at 6:15 p.m.
Perfect. Thank you for the update, Councillor Kungl. And so we're going to move through the two items. FRG1 is the budget for 2026. Is there any hold of this? There's not. It's approved on consent. We'll go on to the next item, which is the FRG2, the 2025 Q3 year-to-date internal audit status update. Any comments or questions on the there's none, so it's approved. We're going to hold inquiries and announcements for our City Council meeting, which will commence at 6:30 this evening. And we'll go into the circulation list right now for November 5th. Does anyone have an item on today's list they'd like to hold? Okay, I'm seeing none, so we'll consider This meeting adjourned at 5.